Welcome back to the video, everyone. We are playing the second half of our dwarf Luck Be a Landlord build. So we're going to hopefully make them all alcoholics today. We're going to take an ancient lizard blade, which will give us some gold. We don't need popsicle essence. So we will take a Lefty the rabbit. Don't want any of those symbols, so we'll just skip those. We do have lint rollers, so this is just going to give us free money, so we'll take that as well. On our second page of symbols now, we have 2 Lucky the Rabbit things, so if we get more rabbits, we could make this a rabbit build, but we're definitely going for the dwarves this time. Dwarves are just ridiculously overpowered. Voidstone will remove itself so it can get added. I have a removal token, so something's going away now. I think I'm going to remove one of my cultists. I have one more to remove still, so hopefully our cardboard box will give us one soon. I'm not going to add any of these, so we're just going to keep spinning away. We have the 0 value, and then we'll start working on the 2 value symbols, like the ninja next. Cats are worth 2 right now, and I love them, but the build is all about the dwarves, so we're going to keep adding those. We do have 3 different values of dwarves, and he just added something, so we get to see what he added here soon. Looks like he added a beer, which was drank by a couple dwarves, so that will be worth, 142 on the most. Paying 1,000 with 5,963 spare. Gonna keep spinning. We have 2 rerolls. Come on, we really need... just not getting anything good there. We're gonna take a jack-o'-lantern, even though we don't have any toddlers to eat it. We're on exactly 20 symbols. Oh, we're on 19 symbols now. So if we add alcohol, we actually have room for it. We'll add a wealthy capsule. It removes itself and it's free money, so why not? We're not making a ton on the spins where we don't have any alcohol, but when we do have alcohol, stuff's worth quite a bit, and we make over 1,000 of those spins, especially if we have Protractor at the same time. Because we got lucky and got Protractor really early on. I do like that our dwarves at least have a base value of minimum 3. It makes it a lot easier to keep them and have this build be possible. Like that, just 3 of those got wine there. Actually, I have a wine to add now, so drink by 2 of them. I need our barkeep to make more. I need conveyor belt. We'll take a void creature. He'll destroy himself. Barkeep did add something that spin, which is nice. He has a pretty high rate. He has a... Oh, actually, no. It's only 10%. So, really need conveyor belt. And conveyor belt licenses. Those will be very good to have. Gonna pay 1,500 with 7,551 spare. It keeps trying to give us this. We're taking Devil's Deal. We're taking very big symbol bomb. Don't need a second geo, so we're gonna skip the geo. I'll take a big symbol bomb though. Big symbol bomb. We're gonna skip those options. We're gonna skip those options. We're gonna skip those options. We're gonna take a beer. Worth it for the beer. At least gave 3 of our dwarves some alcohol. I swear this run needs to go to Alcoholics Anonymous. We're just spending this entire time giving them more and more alcohol. Golden arrow I will take. I will remove the 2 value ninja for the golden arrow. I want to keep 1 space whenever possible, just so that we can keep adding alcohol and having it broken guarantees the next spin. That way... Oh, 2,000 from that one dwarf, because of the fact that he got multiplied by the golden arrow. Golden arrow points off the board sometimes, but it gives 4 times value, so it's definitely worth having. I need to remember that I can add ores, because my dwarves can eat ores. And the more they eat, the more they're worth. So, always good. 142 from several of those there. We're not doing a rabbit build, no matter how sad it is, so not adding any rabbits there. I will add a rabbit fluff though, because it'll be removed by our lint roller and just give us a free 10 gold. Paying 2,000 with 1.1, I believe. Gosh, okay, so E4 means I need to remove it 4, so 11,000. I'm bad at math sometimes. I'm glad they added that though. Don't want those, don't want those, I don't want those either. We'll take a black pepper, gives one whenever a symbol's destroyed. Don't really need to remove anything here, so just gonna keep on spinning. Our rabbits are worth quite a bit of money, which is fun, especially when they're in this leftmost row because they get extra multiplication there. We'll take a golem, which he will burst in a couple of spins and give us a bunch of ore for our guys to eat, and then our Geo will eat their whatever they produce, which will make him stack up and worth a bit more. That's why we keep him around. I'll take a tedium capsule. It doesn't really hurt. It gives us 5 gold, and it gives me a chance at getting more alcohol because beer is common, of course, and wine is uncommon. I don't need any of these items. Our golden arrow is actually doing some work. This guy's going to be worth a decent amount here. Yeah, over 1,000, so 3,000 for the spin, which is really nice. These guys ate a lot as well, so they're going to be worth quite a bit. Yeah, over 1,000 on that guy who got multiplied again. Yeah, so you can see, we're stacking up the money, and if we get more If we get more multipliers on our dwarves, they will actually be giving us even more and making this a better build. Paying 2,000 with 16,000 spare. We will take a cleaning rag because there's a chance that that stuff will get added. We will take ritual candle because we were trying to find those essences that give us good stuff. We'll take a comfy pillow because we definitely can afford to stop a spin early. We have plenty of money. There is a beer for my dwarves. 3 of them ate it. Unfortunately not the one pointed to by the arrow. Those 3 are worth 142 at the most. Keep spinning. We're going to keep 1 space free. We have 8 removal tokens though, so when we do start filling up with either more dwarves or more barkeeps, I can get rid of stuff. There is a beer for my dwarves. Barkeep, need you to step it up a little bit here. You're letting the build down. These totally not alcoholic dwarves want your wares. I love when the Geo gets pointed to because he is worth 68 when he gets pointed to by the golden arrow, which is always nice. 2 dwarves drank that beer, which he just produced, which is why we keep that 1 spare. I'm gonna keep skipping pretty much everything. He just added 2 beers in a row. Props to you, barkeep. You're really stepping up here. We're gonna pay 3,000 1 spin early with 16,000 spare. Don't need a Mrs. Fruit. We're gonna reroll, see if we can get anything good. We cannot. We're gonna skip. We will take a Devil's Deal to get rid of one of our rare items. Hopefully that'll give us the option of adding some better rare items in the future. Skipping all of those options, just really don't need any. Comfy pillows gives us a rare item, which is always really nice because it lets us get stuff like telescope, which will be really good for this run, and just a couple other things. Did I take guillotine? I forget if I did. I did not. I took Devil's Deal instead. We're gonna skip that. I just need to be careful to not accidentally take this Devil's Deal because it gives me 66 blanks, which never go away. It can absolutely destroy a build. Don't need a tedium capsule because we're still rolling all commons because we've not taken any luck this run. We're rolling only commons and uncommons on normal spins, which normally does not happen to me because normally I have a bunch of luck by now. We'll take an ore, which are... of course, he ate both stacks, but these guys also got stacks for 142. Not stacks, but they got to break the ore. Bar keeps slapping off again after that double beer there. Take a golem for right now, paying 3,500 early with 14,000 spare. We are going to take chili powder. Gives us a pepper the next time we pay rent. We will take a undertaker because that'll never break. Gonna skip all of these options. Gonna take chicken coop just because it's for... No, I want lunchbox too bad. I'm too addicted to lunchbox. It can give me alcohol. Give me a wine. Made it worth it. I don't need chicken coop and I don't really want to take it, so might as well take the wine. I'm gonna skip all of these items. Our board's starting to get full, but mostly because of him. I'm still wanting to start slimming down the board, but I don't want to make it so empty that we're struggling. I think I am going to go ahead and at least get rid of 3 value symbols. These are both 4. These are technically 3, but Yeah, I'll leave those 4 in for right now. They can get removed later. But we have 2 blinks, and he'll be a 3rd blink here soon. So we have more room to add alcohol. So a bunch of stuff eaten by our dwarves and our geo there. So hopefully a lot of money. Yeah, 277 from those. There's another golem, which is really, really nice. Dwarves eating more stuff, geo eating more stuff. He's up to 20 stacks right now, so he's getting pretty buff. We had 500 on that dwarf somehow, and I'm not... Oh, we had the arrow pointing to him, and he ate one ore. That's always nice. Nothing we really need to be adding. We need our geo to eat some more stuff. I was debating adding a 2nd geo just because of this one exact issue where we have these shiny pebbles that are stuck on the board. When one of these guys breaks and adds a ton all at once, it makes life a little hard. We're paying 4,000 with 14,000 spare, so we're falling behind a little bit now. We're gonna add purple pepper. It gives us 5 to 3 arrows, the same and adjacent. I don't really want a 2nd geo. I really, really need... I don't want to add this. We're just gonna add 5th ace by this point. I really need more bartenders. Bartenders are what's gonna make this build go infinite. And not having them is a big pain in my butt. A lot of big ore for all of these guys to eat. He has a bunch of food to eat here. Oh, I think we broke one of our cleaning rag essences. Yeah, we did. So all of these things are worth 2 times more when they're on the board, which is really nice for when he doesn't get to eat them. It actually went off a 2nd time, so now they're worth 4 times more. Adding a chemical 7. I believe that's our, that's our 3rd, so another 77 gold. That's our 6th of the run. Don't need any of these. I could add an oyster and stack my geo, but he is literally a secondary character here. And like even our shiny pebbles are worth 4 now. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove my matrioscas, my ruby, and both my rabbits. Any spot that we have that he doesn't eat will probably get taken up by shiny pebbles and stuff. So I'm okay with having some spots on the board now. We're safely ahead by a really good margin. We're at, well, we're not as high ahead as I want to be, but our geo is going to start carrying us here pretty soon. And we are getting to a point where we're starting to get rare items in normal rolls, which is nice. I still need probably some more mines. Paying 4,500 early with 14,000 spare. Taking another purple pepper. Yo! Another new essence. So this goes with the new comedian. Destroys itself if comedian is destroyed. When destroyed, all of these items give 2 more this game. It's actually really cool. I'll take a lime pepper though, just 30 gold. I will take a clear sky just because it won't get destroyed, and I still need that stuff that multiplies them. I'll take a dishwasher. It gives me 1 every 12 spins, and since essence capsules are now costing me 12 gold a piece, I don't want to take a ton of those. I'll take a lucky capsule for the chance at a rare item, which will not take because it's nothing good. We have 2 purple peppers now, which is really, really nice. And yeah, we have a couple more uses of that. We'll take a big ore, which is broken by 3 of them. Like I said, those items are worth 4 times when they're on the board, so I want to have space for them to get fun. Chef might be good to add, because if he multiplies some alcohol when the dwarves drink it, it's just worth a lot more in the end. Plus, he's a 2 value symbol. He's not bad to keep around. Geo's going to keep stacking up, which is really nice. He's at 28 stacks, so we're 30 base. We're going to take a 1 for the dwarves. Our guy multiplied it, but it wasn't by any dwarves. I'm upset now. If this had just been right there, that would have been so good, because 3 dwarves would have had that, and it's worth 6 times. Our chef did not get next to the 1, but 3 dwarves did drink it, so decent money from those. 570 for the spin. We will add another dwarf here. The more dwarves, the merrier, because the more things that drink the wine, the better. Essence capsules, I know they cost 12, but it's worth it. Paying 5,000 one spin early with 11,000 left. Getting all of our usual items. We'll take a mine here. We will take a undertaker. We just have to be careful not to add any spirits because they can be used, can't be removed now without removal token. Gonna have a lot of money from the mine there because it's gonna be making an ore every time, which hopefully a lot of guys will eat. So 142 from 3 of those, which was nice. I'm trying not to re-roll any of the basic spins. I really want to reserve that for specifically my rares. I think I'm going to add a pirate here. It lets me add a chest in, which will be free gold, but it does eat the drink of beer. That's the one bad thing about it. I think I still want to add it just so that we have more choice of stuff to add, because now we can add all the chests. He doesn't break the ores, which is really nice. And even stuff like our stones are worth that much more. What sort of stuff have you removed? Well, more care about the destroyed item. This is a thimble that was destroyed. I don't really want time capsules. I still think they're just not the best item. Pirate's mainly there to let us add chest. He'll probably end up getting removed later, but since we don't have a ton of things we can add right now, it's worth having him in there. This guy's just not bursting because there's always a blank next to him. We could technically add geo food for now, but I don't think it's really necessary, so we're not going to. We'll add a wood creature, pay 5,500 one spin early. We're actually down to only about 10,000 now. We will take... Anthropology degree is going to make my dwarves worth 1.5 times more, as well as all of my other people. Comfy Pillow Essence is going to give me a very rare symbol. Coffee Essence is going to give me 2 extra spins. Flush will never get used and will give me a higher chance of finding the essences I do want. Bartender! Yes! We finally got our second bartender. Sunglasses is going to give me a removal token every single spin as well. This build is coming together finally. Also, we get double anthropology degree, which means all of these guys get multiplied by 1.5 times twice. I still need to remember I have that second use of the item essence, the ramen, because I need to remember I have that so that I can get my additional 3 items. I think they nerfed it to maybe only 2. I didn't really read it. Yeah, you only add 2 items instead of the previous 3. They definitely made these a lot more balanced in this latest update, which I love and hate at the same time. Geo was worth 342 that time. We're going to add an ore, which will be eaten by several guys because I believe that was a protractor spin. Yeah, you can see how good that was. We'll add a golem who will add a bunch of ores after this. We had a wine in the corner, 471 from each of those. Void fruit's just going to be, you know, simple 8 gold, which is always nice. We have pretty much unlimited removal tokens now as well, so if I accidentally add something wrong, that's fine. We're going to pay 6,000, 2 spins early, add a beer. Wait, did I say no to that? I thought I said, oh, I have my thing on right now. We're going to pay 6,000 one spin early, which we also won't do. I forgot I have coffee again. I don't even know how many spins I have left now. We're going to skip this. We're going to pay 6,000 early. We have 24,000 spare, which is really nice. We're catching back up again. Goldilocks won't get destroyed, so we'll take that. We're going to re-roll here, see if we can find anything good. I'm probably going to go ahead and take an extra chef. We're going to take a 4-leaf clover just because 4 each spin. We're just going to keep stacking these guys as much as we can. Some of them are worth really good gold, even when they don't eat stuff, which is so cool. Because this is how this build goes infinite, just by adding these items on constantly that these guys can stack and multiply. Adding the essences was probably the coolest thing this game could possibly do. They made these broken runs so much more possible, and with all these later floors being added in, it makes them a lot easier, but still challenging. I've seen some gameplay at the later floors, and I'm so excited to get to them. So hopefully we'll be there soon so that I can show you guys all of the cool stuff. Just had another Chemical 7 added there, which is really nice. Our barkeeps are definitely pulling their weight here now. I need to check how many symbols we have because I'm actually not sure. We have 18 right now, so that's a good number. We have space for both of our barkeeps to add stuff if they want to, and we can also add removable symbols still. We're getting really good money when it's a protractor spin and we have stuff on the board, so that is very nice to see. I don't want you, time capsule. Stop trying to trick me. I'm gonna pay 6,500 one spin early, which leaves me with 32,000, so we are going up again. We're gonna add a fertilizer because we won't be adding seeds. Yes! Happy Hour Essence. This is one of those ones I'm looking for. It's gonna make my base alcohol be more expensive. So now it's gonna be worth even more when my dwarves eat it. We're gonna add an egg carton. We're gonna skip those options. We will add a very big symbol bomb. We'll add an item capsule. Skip that option. Skip that option. Skip that option. Dwarf. Skip that option. Void stone. Void fruit. Okay. Got rain cloud from that. Literally 0 use, but hey, money is money. Right now, I'm really just waiting for this to pop off twice because this is going to make this build so much better. There's one of the 3 counts down from that lucky, the chemical 7. Just gotta keep adding more alcohol, keep on spinning. We're only 20 minutes in and we've pretty much already broken this run. Well, technically we're 40 minutes in if you include the first video, but also half that first video was of course me absolutely failing. We're gonna remove the pirate now so that we still have that one blank. He's not doing a ton and yeah, should have really added him. Skip all the options here, really only want to add stuff that's either instantly removable or alcohol. Which is, you know, basically instantly removable. We're gonna add a item capsule here. That gives us swear jar. We'll literally never use it. Literally never. But you know what? Worth having. That was just a beer and a chemical 7, so that is one instance of our happy hour done. So now they're worth, all of our alcohol and stuff's worth 1.5 times more. We're going to pay 1,000 early for a total of about 40,000 spare. We're not going to take any of those. Bartender, yes! Okay. Bowling ball is rare and it gives us 3 each spin. Might as well add it. Just having those rare symbols is what's good. We're going to remove both the chefs by this point. We really want to be stacking up those bartenders if at all possible. The only thing they make that our dwarves cannot eat is the, whatchamacallit, martinis, which, those are super rare for him to produce anyways, so I'm not super concerned about him making me a martini. Oh, hitting escape. So yeah. Hopefully the quality of the videos does go up here now, and if you guys notice a difference, let me know. I'm still going to be finagling with my settings a bit to find the best bitrate and all of that, and hopefully it'll be spot on as we continue to grow. Y'all are freaking awesome, so thank you just for all the support so far, because this has been so fun, and I want to keep doing this and just keep making content and making more friends and all, so thank you guys for being awesome. So that is the worst case there, that martini, but I get a removal token every single spin. These guys only have a 10% chance of adding anything. So that is a maximum 30% chance of spin of making a martini, and a 100% chance of getting a removal token. I will always have more removal tokens than martinis, so don't really have to be concerned about that. If I get like a bunch of stuff where they're adding symbols basically every single turn, then it will start to be an issue, but not right now. Paying 7,500 with 46,000 spare. We're gonna probably take a cleaning rack. It'll be good if we get it. We're gonna take grave robber just because it won't get destroyed. We're gonna take 4-leaf clover for the extra money. Don't need any of that, so we'll skip there. Anthropology degree. All of my stuff is worth 1 more. My dwarves have a base 1 more value now. That is another really good item to get, because now their base value is just, I believe their base value is now at 4, because Dwarven Anvil multiplies them by 2. So their base value is now 4, top of their multiplication. They're worth, I think, base 20 now? So yeah, if we look at one of my lowest ones that didn't get any perks, base 14. So 14 gold if they don't eat anything. It's not enough to keep the run alive, but when you add in all of our bartenders feeding them, it means that this run's pretty much going to be infinite. I want to someday try and go to the end of one of these builds and see just how far we can go before we break the game. I like breaking games, and just breaking this one seems like it would be really fun. I'm still playing on 4 times because, I'm sorry, but it's so slow when you're not on the 4 times roll and count. So I think I'm going to stick on 4 times unless you guys tell me that you really don't like it. But I've not had any complaints so far. We're going to pay 8,000 one spin early with 54,000 spare. Still climbing up. Ninja Mouse won't get destroyed. Don't want any of those. Don't want any of those. Don't want any of those. We're probably gonna go ahead and take a lucky dice just because it'll get a rare out of the rare pool. And we still want to get Marine Work Telescope. That's the name. My memory is not the best sometimes, especially when remembering names or items. We're gonna have a lot of money here. Yeah, 1,000 from each of those. Just we get every once in a while a just serious money dwarf because a lot of stuff lines up in the right spot, and I'm just like, yes. Buffing capsules are always nice. Buffed. Ooh, this dwarf got super buffed. How much is he worth? He is worth 108 with the super buffs. He's worth 122 as well, which is nice. Our lucky pebble is worth 8 right now. Just base value 8, which is really, really nice. Beer got drank by 2 dwarves, one of which is the 7.6 times, so he's going to be worth 1,500. So, fantastic. I still also want to get Quiver, because if I can get some more arrows, I'll probably cut the lower value dwarves for golden arrows so that we can multiply the dwarves, because that'll be a better synergy than just stacking as many dwarves as we can. Need to make sure that we don't accidentally re-roll on basic spins. We are just not getting a ton of stuff. Paying 8,500 one spin early with 65,000 spare. We're gonna take a Maxwell because it won't get destroyed. Conveyor belt, yes! Okay, that's one of the ones I wanted. Recycling is also really good. Time machine will be good if we get more of those golems. We will take Black Hat because it is uncommon. Going to our next page of symbols again. And we'll see what we can do. I don't need to be re-rolling there. We'll take a 1 though. I need to remember to only re-roll when it's a rare choice because we still want those, we really want those bartenders. Bartenders are going to be by far the most important thing in this build. I keep trying to re-roll them and it's driving me insane because I want to re-roll every time I can. But it's such a bad idea too. We'll take a void creature, just, you know, free 8 gold. That was in the corner on a protractor, which is why all those guys jumped, so 7,500 for that spin. I'll take that. We're pretty much breaking this now, which is fantastic. We're probably going to cut this one a little bit shorter than I have been because there's not really an end to this build. If we add the full board of dwarves, we're actually going to be making less than if we have dwarves and our bartenders. And so there's not really a set end to this build. We're going to pay for 9,000 early with a total of 74,000 spare. Get all of our usual symbols. We're going to re-roll here, looking for specifically a bartender. If it wants to give us one. Which it doesn't seem to want to. Really? We'll add a holy water just because it's rare. Limits that rare pool. And keep spinning. We're probably going to call it at the next rep payment. If you guys want to see more of this specific build, I'm probably not going to upload my next I'm not going to record my next Luck Be a Landlord until after this goes up. So if you want to see more of this build and see just how far we can go with it, drop a like and a comment down below. Let me know that and I will make it happen for you. But otherwise, the next video we do will probably be a floor, I believe 7 run. Should be floor 6, I believe. Yeah, floor 6. So the next one will be floor 7. So let me know what you would prefer. I can definitely make either continue this run or do floor 7. It just has to be, you know, before next Friday, of course, because that is where everything gets updated usually. The developer tries to do, I think, every Friday. I'm not sure if it is every Friday for certain, but it's usually around there. We finally got treasure map this late in the game. I love that. But yeah, we will call things at the next rent payment. I'll show you what item we get and then end the video after that. So yeah, 9,500 with 82,000 spare. We'll take Quiver. We'll take Chicken Coop because we won't ever use it. We'll take Holy Water. Skip all of these. And we'll take a booster pack. So if you guys want to see how far this build can go and what's in that booster pack, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below that you want to see that. Otherwise, you all have a wonderful rest of your day.